Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Lizarazu. Now it's Neymar. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a superb pass. And they can counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the keeper's in command. So what can they make of this?
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Oh, that's a key interception. Makaleli. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. It's a good run down the right. Gullit. Finish! Goal, Italy!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lizarazu. Defending was strong and firm. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Played back in. Looking for the runner. Maldini is there to clear. Mbappe. And now the breakaway. Nice physical challenge. Rodri.
Italy are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Now it's Neymar. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Thuram. That's really well manoeuvred. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Over to the left. Neymar's cross. And that was very necessary. He's gone forward.
Kohler really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Neymar. Bergkamp, he's in a great hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar plays it short. Defending of the desperate variety. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. Lizarazu. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries to get it clear. Platini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. Lizarazu couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Mbappe, and that has left him in a heap. And they win it back again. Fires from distance. Bullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Collar looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, that was vital. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Just about up to the hour now. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lizarazu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Nice sequence of passes this. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar. There's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Neymar. Number 9, Jan Koller.
He is starved of space and time.
Number 13,
Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status.
Vicente Lizarazu.
Rodri.
Coming on the field, Number 23.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Didier Drogba.
Berbatov.
Number 17.
Vinicius Junior.
Number 18.
Dealt with nicely by the
Number
defence.
20. Roberto Carlos. Substitution.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Drogba. And that is expertly dealt with. Danger averted for now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. Costa Curta tries to clear. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Roberto Carlos. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passes short and sharp. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that. Rijkaard does well to get it back. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Son Heung-min. He's had it taken off him. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And it's Bergkamp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, it's Bergkamp! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Bayern Munich! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Son Heung-min! Messi plays it short. That's a Rijkaard! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Lizarazu. Great ball, and pull it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Son Heung-min. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Good ball over the top. Bergkamp hits one! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. There's no flag. Vieira. Rodri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aim forwards. And here's Messi. That is a... Mbappe! Oh, it's just a little long. Vieira. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. Now it's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Rodri.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro. Rodri. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bayern Munich just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Just a quick announcement.
Bayern Munich go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
When you're walking through the gates. Substitution for Saudi Arabia, number 5, Rijkaard. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
That gets things going for the second half. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Lizarazu cross. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Bergkamp. Lizarazu couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Taken back almost at once. Lizarazu. It's run loose here. Vieira shifted it to the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Messi, good spot, he's seen the run. Ah, such a clever touch. Rodri. He's through here. Bergomi tries to clear.
70,987.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Messi. He could be in here. He's shifting through the gears here. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, he's not getting his way this time. Son Heung-min. He's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Bergkamp. Lizarazu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Bergkamp, and that is expertly dealt with.
Substitution for Saudi Arabia, number 10, Mbappe.
Xavi Alonso.
Number 11,
It's
Messi.
Bergkamp.
Coming on the field, number 20.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Number 27, Bayern. Substitution
Closing in on the
for
last quarter of an hour. Bojan. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! It's there! Right back in the game! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bergkamp. And he can clear it away. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chooses to go back. Bergkamp tries a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Xabi Alonso very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Bayern Munich go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Gullit, and the shot! And it's in! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Saudi Arabia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop.
Goes in for the header! He's got a goal! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi, and he's in on goal. Collar! Oh, what has happened? And it's come back out to him. They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn.
It's Son Heung-min! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's kept it out just. So, third corner of the game. Son Heung-min goes short. And he's cut it out. Roberto Carlos, a player of... And there goes the final whistle. Bayern Munich can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. So that's got things underway. Goes back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Back into the middle. And they can counter here. Ronaldinho. That is lovely. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he is slightly... Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chiellini gets it away. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's lost it. It's Bergkamp! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Brilliantly cut out. Now he's off and running. Xavi does really well to win the ball there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to...
Neymar! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Chiellini wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Lizarazu. And it's hoisted clear. Bergkamp. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lizarazu stood his ground strongly. No way through, so back it comes. Nice control. Referee has just said play on. Xavi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Maldini gets good distance on it. Bergkamp. Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal! Bayern Munich!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Bayern Munich have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Pete.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Lizarazu. He is through here! Real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Played out to the left flank. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run. And it's Neymar. Xavi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Messi. And it's half-time here. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bayern Munich lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And the action is back on the way. Bayern Munich carrying a 1-goal lead. Messi. Rodri. Maldini eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. Mbappe. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Gets a good foot in there. Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's managed to get free. Thuram has been caught there, it's a foul. stood up well to him there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Neymar, Rodri, and here's Bergkamp. Messi. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's going to be disappointed with that. No, again there's no way through.
The attendance for this match was 62,000.
Nicely intercepted. Cannavaro. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Collier. He is starved of space and time. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Yamal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And he lines up a cross.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neymar, he has found the way through. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Chiellini with the clearance. Messi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Ronaldinho. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Collar. Well read, and the danger is averted. He won't be happy with that one. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Bergkamp, and he cuts out the supply. Lyon do have a chance to counter here. Gets his pass away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. Chooses to go back. Oh, well played. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Messi. Collar. Oh, that was vital. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldinho engages and forces him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Rodri. Thuram. Bayern Munich close now to seeing this one through to the end. Neymar's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Messi. Now it's Messi. That's a corner kick.
Substitution on the field.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now.
Number 7, Chiellini. Number 4, Vicente Lizarazu. Number
Neymar
16,
moves short.
Rodri.
Great
Number
hit!
15, Messi.
Bayern Munich
Coming on
certainly
the field,
don't need to
number
overcommit
3,
now. Their priority lies further back.
Number 2, Rudiger. Number 20,
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner.
Xabi Alonso. Number 17,
Van Bouten appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Well, it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Climbs up big! And he's following up! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. 2 up and very little time left. Short. It's Adriano! Has another go! And another try! It's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Adriano at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bayern Munich pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And we're underway. It's Ronaldinho! Just a whisker away. And here's Neymar. Collier. Look at the space here. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Romario. Neymar. Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's the chance to counter. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Romario. Now it's Messi. Lizarazu. Now it's Messi. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Cannavaro tries to clear. And here's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Backward it goes. That's a good run down the left. Throw in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And he was alert to it. Lizarazu. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lizarazu. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Collier. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Rodri. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Messi. Maldini with a fine tackle. And here's Bergkamp. Neymar. Now it's Bergkamp. And they've got rid. Neymar. Can he finish? Goal! Bayern Munich!
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's from Mario. And this is Ronaldinho. Rodri. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vieira. Played for Chiellini. Lizarazu has it in a wide position. Neymar. He's got tall. He's scored. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.